I remember the exact moment the door clicked behind him. Soft, careless, forgettable. He walked out like he'd be back in 5 minutes. He didn't come back for 12 days. And when he finally barged into my apartment, sunburned and smelling like cheap tequila, demanding to know why the wedding venue wasn't answering him, I didn't even look up. I just said, "You're late." That was the moment his face collapsed, when he realized he'd returned to a life that no longer belonged to him. But his ending began long before that. He used to tell me he loved how calm I was, how I listened before reacting, how I planned life like a map, clear, methodical, safe. We met in a library of all places. He was loud, confident, a little too proud of his own charm. But he looked at me like I grounded him, and I believed it. I believed him. We built our future on shared calendars, budget spreadsheets, and soft, late-night promises whispered between wedding checklists. I didn't know I was planning a wedding for a ghost. 12 days before the ceremony, he said he was going out for one last small bachelor's night. Just dinner, a toast, back before midnight. He kissed my forehead and said, "You're my calm before all storms." Then he vanished. No calls, no texts, no social media activity, nothing. Except there was something. His college friend posted a story, one shaky, drunken shot of them in a club in another city. Not one night, not a simple toast, a full-blown, unplanned, week-long boys' trip. He had boarded a plane, left the country, and didn't think I deserved a message. Or worse, he thought he could return, spin a half-truth, and I'd forgive him like I always had. He underestimated the calm girl. I didn't cry, not even once. Instead, I made tea, opened my laptop, and stared at our wedding spreadsheet like it was a battlefield. Then something quiet and cold settled inside me. A decision. I didn't chase him, didn't beg, didn't call. I just started dismantling the life he abandoned. One calculated move at a time. Step 1, I called the venue and transferred the entire booking to my cousin. She was planning a small ceremony next year. I gifted her the deposit under my name. Non-refundable for him. Useful for someone I actually love. Step 2, his suit, custom-tailored and stupidly expensive, was returned with a polite message that the groom had changed. Step 3, I contacted every vendor and canceled everything tied to his card. Left mine intact, clean, untouched. Step 4, I met with his mother, told her the truth, showed her the screenshots. She cried harder than I did. Step 5, I called our guests, one by one. Calm voice, steady tone. Wedding is canceled. The groom is unavailable. I could almost feel the dominoes falling behind me. He had no idea a storm was coming. A storm he created, but that I now controlled. He arrived 3 days before the wedding, tan, drunk, happy. He walked in expecting to be kissed. Instead, he found me at the kitchen counter typing labels onto moving boxes. "Where's your ring?" he asked. I looked at my bare finger. "Oh, I took it off when my fiancé disappeared off the grid." He laughed, actually laughed, assuming I was joking. Then he saw the envelopes, the canceled checks, the empty closet space where his things used to be. "What did you do?" he whispered. "That's the funny part," I said. "I didn't do anything. You did." He demanded explanations, accused me of overreacting, told me it was just a spontaneous trip. "A spontaneous trip," I repeated, 12 days before our wedding, without a word, with people you know I don't trust? He tried to get angry, raise his voice, reclaim control. But I had something stronger than anger. I had evidence. Receipts, screenshots, witnesses, and silence, my greatest weapon. He ranted for 10 minutes straight. I didn't interrupt once. Then I slid a single sheet of paper toward him, my name removed from the marriage license application. "We were never legally submitted," I said. "You never even noticed." He sank into a chair like someone had kicked his ribs in. He asked if there was still a chance, if the wedding could be reinstated, if I could fix this. So I told him the truth. "You didn't leave for a bachelor's trip," I said softly. "You left freedom. I'm giving it to you." I handed him his packed suitcase, every item folded with the same precision I used to plan our life. "You walked out like I'd wait," I murmured. "You were wrong." The click of the door behind him this time wasn't soft. It was final. People think revenge is fire, but mine was ice. Methodical, quiet, immovable. He lost a wedding, a future, a partner who would have loved him fiercely. I lost nothing. The calm girl he took for granted became the storm he never saw coming. And in the aftermath, I didn't feel anger or pain, just relief. Because some ghosts don't deserve a place in the living world, and he became one the moment he walked out that door.